Hi everyone, this is Jen from Jen and 𝒉𝒂𝒏𝒄𝒂𝒓 Mentoring, and today I have a beautiful, beautiful guest with me, and she's on Taiwan.
Oh, I'm in America right now.
Yes, and she's basing in New York.
Oh,
Yeah, she's basing in
very
New York right now. Her name is Yanzi Ding. Hi, Yanzi.
Hi, Jen.
So happy to have you here with me for this authenticity project. So basically, Yanzi, she is an amazing, multi-talented artist, musician, and oh my God, I have so much to ask you, and I'm sure you have a lot to share. But one thing is you have this music background. I know you are a pianist starting from the beginning. You're playing harpist, you're harp too, right? Harpist, and you're a composer. And then fast forward to today, wow, where do I start? You are a bilingual actress, you're a translator, and you also do the dubbing for the movies.
Right.
Then also you are producer, you are screenwriter. What else? A lot,
I
right?
don't know. Singing.
Yeah. Yeah. So today, what I would love for you to share is your beautiful personal journey of how you started from being a pianist and a harpist and devoting your energy, devoting your passion into whatever you're doing at this moment. Share with us.
Yeah. Thank you for having me first. Um, I'm Yanzi Ding, and why I start this journey to America is because when I was a harpist, I work as a regular harpist in Taiwan, playing the orchestra, and I really love seeing drama shows, musicals. So sometimes I will play harp or play piano for musicals and drama theater, that kind of things, just to be the musician of the show.
Mm.
And there's one time I worked with a theater company. They are a musical theater company, and we have a really good relationship and collaboration process. So one day, the producer and also the founder of the company asked me that, Yanzi, so our next year we have a bigger project, but our um, budget is not enough. Do you want to try write the music for us and at the same time be the musician, so we don't have to pay so much, but because I am new, right? So I'm not professional composer, so they said if you want to try, we can collaborate in this way. And I just love musicals so much because um, I see many musicals, and
Mm.
musicals they have a power on that. Is that because if a good story has a good music, the music, you can go to people's subconscious. So
Yes.
not only the good story, if there is a good music combined to the story together, it will change people. I mean, really like a key turning your heart. And
Mm.
that is an incredible experience because when you see a movie or you see just a drama, okay, it probably changed you like 3 days, 3 months, but with music, it will hit to your subconscious. Then the musical will really change people. That means it will change the world if that is a good musical and good music. So that's why I say, oh, I will love to take this job. I will try my best because they pay me not much, so I don't have a lot of pressure. So
Yes.
I started to research how to write a good musical, how to write
Mhm.
music, how to compose music, devote all my time to research these things because I know this could change people. So eventually we do two musical together, so 2 years. And then I found out, oh my God, this is such a powerful tools as an art to change people. I need to learn the best, like how to write the best musical. And New York is
Yes,
the city. Yeah, it's the city
exactly.
to learn this craft. So luckily, there is a school called American Musical and Dramatic Academy. They come to Taiwan to audition. And
Wow.
I said, oh, maybe I can go to audition and see if I can learn something there.
Mhm.
So I go to audition and I tell them that actually I want to compose musical. And they said, yes, we have the class for composition, musical composition, so you can come. So they give me some like sponsorship, no scholarship. So I got a chance to get into the school, but that is a performance school. Like
Mhm.
tell you how to like teach you how to become Broadway performer. But
Yes.
at the same time, I also take the composition class. So that's why I become actress. But eventually, I know I want to write stories, musicals. Yeah, I just know that you have to be the creator because if you really want to influence people, you have to create a good story or a good music, not just the acting. So that's how I'm here in New York. Yeah.
This is so good. Okay. Because I know back in 2019, you had a one-woman show. It's called Rushi. Okay, it's talking about like a Chinese woman's three lifetime reincarnation, right? And I would love for you to share about that because even though I haven't have the chance to watch it, but I am totally moved when I see the summary on the website. I'm like, I want to watch that. Oh my gosh, it's mesmerizing, mesmerizing. So share with us because you are the one, you did everything. You are the composer, you choreographed yourself, you're the actor, and what, like the whole entire stage play, you're doing all by yourself. Was it stressful, by the way, doing that?
I do that for purpose, like to
Yeah.
be honest, because we international students need to
Yes.
more credits to get visa, right? So I know I don't have enough acting credits because I start from United States. I don't have any like a glorious, like a brilliant credit from Taiwan. So I know probably the United States they won't give me artist visa because we only have one internship year to work for
Yeah.
our credit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I said, okay, how about I just write my own show and then I can get a lot of credit, like some press credit or some any credit, and then that's how I write the story. And I have to do everything because of the budget. I don't
Oh.
have enough money, so
Mhm.
so it become one woman show because I don't have to pay the rehearsal space to
Right.
rehearse with others, and I know how to compose music and y- and so what I spend is only a costume designer and a director. So three girls do
Yes.
everything. So we spent like just I think just 3,000 US dollars to do
Produce the
five
whole thing.
shows. Hmm?
To produce the whole thing.
Yeah, and we five all 5 nights we almost sold out. So eventually we still didn't get the profit, but eventually we don't like lose a lot of money. So that's how this shows come out. Yeah, I mean to be honest, this is the
Yes,
journey.
you have to be honest. You have to be honest here.
But it got me the green card. It's even better than the artist visa. So it's definitely worth. But talking back to the show,
Yes, like what inspired you to write the storyline? Because it's like, wow, this is interesting. Because for me, sometimes I feel like I'm having a lifetime. I live this lifetime with like many reincarnations already, you know. But yes, tell me why you choose to talk about, a Chinese woman, for example, and how you view this reincarnation. I mean, we're diving into a little bit of spirituality here, but yeah, let's talk about it.
right, I always fascinated
Mm,
about the spiritual topic,
yeah.
and we grew up in Taiwan, right? So we see, hear, and watch a lot of uh, like spiritual, like when people die, we have a lot of like folk story, like
Yes.
um do you know Bardo? 钟明生 Bardo. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I was fascinated by Bardo, this idea that when people die, they have like 49 days to
Yes.
roaming around, and they can like after 49 days they will go to the other the next reincarnation
Mm-hmm.
of their
Yes, the
life.
49 days. Yes, I remember that for my grandfather's funeral.
Yeah, that's how we Taiwanese have this kind of concept. And Americans, they
I don't have that.
probably don't hear that before. So I thought it's a great chant because I was so fascinated about this idea, and also I want to introduce this idea to American audience, and also this can serve one woman show because it's a one soul, and she reincarnate for three lives, so I
Mm-hmm.
can have three different characters. They
Mm.
can they can be the same person and have the same purpose. They all want to find what is the meaning of home, and they can live in different lives. So that's how I tell the story.
This is brilliant. I'm having goosebumps right now. It's brilliant.
Yeah. We try to make the whole story make sense. And just to basically introduce the story. The story have these three characters.
Mhm.
They live in different lives. The first one, she lives in 1930 in Shanghai. That is, I think that is the the war. I mean, the war that Japanese,
Yes, wartime with
yeah,
Japan.
wartime is a wartime,
Yes.
and she lost everything, her home, her family. She could become orphans,
Yeah.
and so she has the issue to find home, and to find out what is the meaning of home. So eventually she have a shelter, she was inspired by Mother Teresa. So that's why she um, create a, how to say, orphanage.
Yeah.
And so she like adopt a lot of children from the war who lost their families and lost their
Mhm.
homes. So that become her home, even though like she doesn't have home anymore, but she find okay, her home is actually
Feels
giving
like home.
others, yeah, she giving others home, so
Yes.
she can find a home herself. Because what do you give? You will, like, the
You're
universe will
receiving
give you back.
as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, you have to give it first. You want love, you should give it first. Then you can gain love. That is the universe law. That's
Mm-hmm.
the story. And the second story is that uh, the girl is born in 1980s, and she is born in a Chinese village. So it's very like traditional conservative age of time.
Yeah.
So her mother always tell her that, oh man, your husband is God, is your home, is your everything. So it, your husband is your home. You don't have yourself. You don't have your life, because that is not important. The most important is your home, your children, your husband, your everything. And so okay, she got it, and but she suffered from her first husband who left her. So she found out, okay, when her first husband left her world just
Crumbled.
crashed. Yeah, she found out, okay, so who am I? Who am
Mm-hmm.
I? I don't know who I am anymore. So that's why, so okay, she got the second chance. She got introduced by a agency that she married to American. So it's called like it's just like there are a lot of agency. They are trying to find wives
Oh,
in
yes.
China, but you pay some fee so you can marry to Americans and become like, yeah, second wife or something. So again, her second husband left her. It's like she suffers so much because her second husband gambling or something. So she has a lot of debt, but she has a children. She has a boy, come with her from China. Oh, by the way, these all three women are true story, inspired by true story. And the second one that I'm talking about is actually a friend who is doing the foot massage shop herself. She told me everything. So this is like how I was really inspired and really touched like by what's the home meaning to her, because she told me everything. She grew up in 1980s in China, Chinese village, and come and have a second husband come to America, bring her own son, and the second husband divorced her, and she has a debt, so she has to start from beginning. She opened a foot massage shop and working day and night for what? For her son. So I asked her, like, her name is Lena. I said, Lena, what is a home to you? Um, what is that? What makes you live every day? What makes you work every day? What is your happiness come from? And she just answered me, my boy, my boy, I, my boy is my home. I only have him, and if he's good, I'm good. And if he study in a university somewhere, I will move with him because he is my whole world now. And I said, Lena, so but your son will marry to somebody else, so you will become yourself again. What is the whole means to you? And she answers me the same. My son. Oh, it's my son, because I
Yeah.
don't care if he marries somebody else, he has his own life, his whole own home. It doesn't matter because he is my unconditional love. When I see him happy, I'm at home now. Even I'm live alone myself, it doesn't matter because I found a person I can give my love, and I love him unconditionally. And I found that love, that's the
The
world
problem is solved.
solved because she has that love inside. So
Yeah.
that touches me very much, that like the first character,
Yes. Yes.
they found that love, especially unconditional love inside. When you settle down in that kind of unconditional love and you find that kind of state of mind or that moment or the one you think you can offer your love unconditionally, unlimited, your life has no problem. You just have to find what is that.
Yes.
And this second character, she found her unconditional love, and that is home for
Wow.
her. Yeah, and that really touched me. So she has no problem with her son. Yeah, like yeah, her son is her unconditional love, and say, yeah, bless you. Yeah, I am so glad for her. Yeah,
Tell me about the last one. I'm
yeah.
curious
The
now.
last one is actually my friend. It's a true story as well. That
Okay.
this character is in my age, lives in temporary right now. Contemporary is a, yeah, it's
In New York too?
contemporary. Modern, it's modern time. It means like 2021. I
Yes.
mean that time is 2019, but it's like current time. So
Yes.
yeah, you know, like each character have their time period. But this character is living our time, and she is a lesbian. And you know, even Taiwan, we have a very open society right now, but still a lot of family, they cannot accept their children a gay or lesbian. It's just like they will have like a war, a battle in the family, and probably and unfortunately, my friend, her mother want to cut the relationship with her because
Because of
they
that.
yeah, because of yeah the homosexual problem.
Mhm.
So eventually she has to choose. She want her mother or she want to be with her girlfriend. So it's a very struggling and a tough decision. And she just don't want to like, okay, if I just delay just okay, just to tell my mother, oh, I'm busy, blah, 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 and she can avoid the real issue.
Mhm.
And eventually, her girlfriend left her because her girlfriend is American, thinks she is not brave, and she cannot wait for her for whole life. So she said, okay, we are done. You don't have any courage to fight for yourself. So she was like totally break down because of, oh my god, in that time she find out that her mother, her home cannot support her, cannot represent her, cannot take responsibility for her life. Even it's your beloved mother and father, it doesn't matter
Mm.
because they are not you. Who are you? So she asked, who am I? What I want, and I am the only person to take responsibility of my own life
Yes.
because all those people were gone. Even my girlfriend, they were gone. They will leave me eventually. Eventually, I am my only person. I am like the Bardo. When you leave the world, you will find out it's only yourself. Even your husband, they won't. They love you. They said, "Oh, I want to be with you every lifetimes." That's not true because when you leave the world, you'll find out you
Still.
have to take care of yourself. Nobody's beside you. Even somebody says, "Oh, I have a God or Jesus or Buddha." Yeah, I think that's a great thing if you have the religion. But eventually, you know, anything in the world is immortal. Is mortal. It's like not. Is
Mm.
not tangible. So this last character, she go to the church and confess to the father. It's a Catholic church, so they have like confessing room or something that you don't
Yes.
have to see the father and see the priest. So she asked the father that what is this life supposed to mean to me? What is home? I have nowhere to go. Where is my home? And the priest tell her that home is in your heart. What
Mm.
is means to you? What is your love? What is your unconditional love that you want to offer to somebody? And the most important thing is that you have to offer yourself unconditional love first. Then you can love somebody because eventually you will leave the world yourself. So you have to know, if you leave the world, can you recognize who you are? Can you um, get the essence of yourself, that okay, I'm die with clear mind, with knowing what I'm doing this life, and knowing okay, I have no regret, and I have offered myself to the world. I'm the good guest of this earth, this world. So no matter where I go, no matter the next reincarnation is, I'm fine. I'm totally peaceful and I am safe. So the show and that the unconditional love is for yourself, and that's probably your home. Probably because everybody has a different interpretation, like seeing these three characters. So it left a like the
Yes, like an open
in the
question.
audience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's my home? Where do I go? You have your own answer. Everybody have their own answer.
Yeah.
Like the second person. Oh, my son. Period. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. My son, my son, my son. No, no me, no me. Her English is like no me, 没有我，没有我，我没有我。
Yes.
But I'm happy.
I Wow, I'm just touched. I'm just touched by your sharing. It's because all three different reincarnation, it has their own attachment to something, right? Attachment to well, giving, right? Giving to others and to receive that, right? Love. And the second one was attaching to the sun, right? Somebody I love, so I know I can be safe, right? I have somebody to tag on. And the third one is lost everything and who the heck am I, right?
Yeah, lost everything and found out, okay, me is
We're
the person
here, we're
who
still
has been
here.
there.
It's so powerful. Oh my gosh. And I so appreciate you sharing the story right here because as you know, like this is what I do. So to continuously remind, people and myself that we are on the path of finding what our home is, not just the physical home, but the home that truly makes you feel safe. Even sometimes you feel lonely, this is a lonely world. We are so connected with only with the thumbs, pressing the thumb on social media, but our heart can be the furthest, you see. Whew. So, okay, Yanzi, I would love to, I feel called to ask you another thing is being an immigrant artist from Taiwan to New York, right? I can imagine like there's a lot of hardship, even though I'm not in the industry or film industry that you are in. Number one, it's competitive. It's already known for that reputation. Like, how did you overcome some of the challenging, difficult things when you first enter, or even during the time when you're trying to establish, your belief, your work for what you do, to continue to walk with faith. Like I want to know more of your inner journey. Share with me.
Oh, what is your last sentence mean? Like fake? What does that mean?
Faith. Your
Oh,
faith.
fake.
Yeah, your faith.
Fake.
Opposite of fake. Your faith.
Fake.
No, you're way too off on that.
No, it's yeah, it's sometimes the consonants is not clear. Yeah. Uh, it's definitely a lot of challenging, a lot.
Sure.
Because I think the first challenge I'm facing is language because I talk with accent, and there's no problem to talk with accent because everybody knows where you come from. But in acting world, they, if you are not playing or audition for a immigrant character, you have to speak standard American English. And I like I have a lot of oh my god, that's a suffering that when I start to talk the first sentence, even I start to talk the first word, they know I'm foreigner and say thank you. And I was like super because there are like probably 60, 100 auditioner outside, so they have a time pressure. They knows you are not what they want. But over like a few months, I totally accept that because it's my decision to come to this country to audition, and I cannot complain for that because they have their history, they have their culture to doing the show, and the market is in this way, and there's not much immigrant stories as well to audition. And my as a foreigner, I speak with the accent that is my situation. So everything in the environment is like fall into like the right way. So I cannot complain for anything, but I can change myself, change the environment as well. So I that is what I do right now, and I'm so happy to share here with you is that I am really encouraging people, not just actor or artists, to create their own
platforms.
Yeah, even though it's a story, even though it's an art, it's painting, music, anything. Yeah, you don't have to be an artist. You just can create, and you write just a little novel or something, anything, because I found out when you create something, because I know that okay, there's not many immigrant stories for us to share with people, right? Because yeah, it's just the industry is like this. And whenever there is like one immigrant story or short film, and I say, oh yeah, I can go to audition. And when I got there, oh my god, there are like about 60 to 200 people go to the same audition room, look like me, exactly the same age type, to audition for that one role. It's the same competitive because you still feel okay. I am qualified for the role and my accent or everything, but still there are a lot of Asian actors, but not much production for ourselves. Especially this is an immigrant country. We need more Chinese story, immigrant story. We
Mhm.
need to introduce to people, and there is an audience, but there is not much stories and productions.
Right.
So, as a human being, you have that creation. You can create something. You can change the world if you have that kind of inner.
Mindset.
Let's say, yeah, we are talking about like inner power, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
Our inner power. If we believe that we are the children of the creative, universal creative
Yeah.
power, if we or we say God or something, if we believe that, yes, we can always create, always change the situation. So that's why I start to write the story, and that's is why I come to America, because writing, creating is, I think it's a very powerful things to do in life.
Mm.
So Rushi definitely is a Chinese story. People can know more about Chinese. We don't say Chinese, we can say Asian
Women.
society or
Right.
Asian culture, because uh, probably some people will say, oh, Chinese Taiwan or something, politics. No, it's not that. It's just like cultural things. Like you can know more about Eastern culture, like Bardo, that kind of mysterious story I really want to introduce to Western world. And yeah, you just create a story, and we register for the license, and we sell to the schools, that if somebody, like some people, a lot of immigrant children, they have like Mandarin immersive program, they can buy the story because we have a license, so they can act. So that means that we offer more material to this
Yeah,
land.
that is
So
intelligent.
yeah, so
Intelligent.
actually, if those productions become more and more, and there are more Asian actors have job,
Right.
and like Sans Everything, like the
Mhm.
film that I wrote, we hire people, right? We hire especially a lot of Asian people.
Mhm.
So that means we change the environment. Yeah, but the point is that what can we offer? What can
Mhm.
we give? Because when we are uh, actor, we always want the opportunity. We complain about, okay, we don't have enough job, we don't have enough opportunity, we don't have broad, so competitive. They like they curious, and they are just complain about my accent or something. We are like demand things all the time. But when you just turn your brain upside down, how about we offer something, we
Ah,
create something, then the whole environment will start to steer, and then the world will change. That's the inner power that I think we try to pitch on today, because we are creators. We are creators.
I love
Yeah.
that. Yes, you're so cute. And I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for voicing that out. Even though, okay, even though you just described how tough it is for you to use, your, accented trait to, ask for a role, it's really tough. But from my point of view, it's like you're just Yanzi. You're unique. Your voice. There's only one Yanzi in this whole freaking world. Doesn't matter how many, look alike are out
Right.
there. And like for me, sometimes I feel like I'm also kind of like walking in between worlds, like, oh, Chinese or English or something a little bit Japanese, it's like, I don't know what I'm speaking. And then sometimes I could feel like I'm not speaking proper English either. I have a lot of grammar errors and stuff like that, right? But I probably am speaking Jenglish. It's not English, Jenglish. Or even Chinese is like, it's not really Chinese. Like I make up my own stuff. But oh my God, I just have to say you are so powerful in such a way that you are able to see a different light in the current film industry as a creator, rather than say, I'm only going to position myself as an actor, right? I'm only waiting for the given role and I'm going to do whatever I'm being told to do. It is an entirely different mindset of taking in charge of what it's already equipped in you, that you are able to do the offering. Like you are becoming a service provider rather than waiting to be given by somebody else.
Yeah. When you trying to, because we as a people, like, not even you are not an actor, you are just like a normal person. We tend to ask for something all the time. But if we change our mindset, we offer something, then the world will change. The world, because
Yes.
for something always new, right? You add something new, the world will change
Oh, this
because
is so
of
good.
you. Yeah, so that's why from a taker to a giver, and then you will realize the inner power that actually you are a creator. So you won't like stuck by the environment. You won't stuck. You just feel challenged, but you know how to change it, and so you have always on the positive and
Mm.
always going forward, and so you don't have that, how to say, they say challenging or tough or suffering. No, that is not inside your mind.
Right. Yes. And it's applied to everybody. It's not only for the artists out there, not only for singer, not only for the performers, but everybody, right? Because we have that innate creative power inside. So everyone is an artist. It just depends on which kind of form you're taking it out to the world, right? So good. I want to talk about something else. Your award-winning screenwriting, sans everything you just mentioned earlier, the meaning of a meaningless life, right?
Yeah.
That one, is it out this month or?
No, we are still fundraising now in Taiwan.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, so by the way, congratulations, because it's being sponsored by NIFA, New York Foundation
For the arts.
for the
Yeah.
art. Yeah, you've been sponsored as an outstanding individual artist. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And it's been what recognized as like 11 best screenplays in the international festivals
Yeah.
worldwide. It's something that I would love for you to share is, again, what is the inspiration behind this film, this short film of meaning, the meaning of meaningless life? Because we're all trying to find meaning.
Right. Actually, that is a open conclusion for the audience. But basically speaking, that story is actually super simple. It doesn't. We don't want to like talk about a big philosophy in a film. It's just a very plain story. It's about an artist who um, losing job. I mean, in 2020, it's a pandemic in New York, so losing job, and her husband left her, and she got COVID-19. So everything just kaput one time. So her life, she thinks she's going to die because she eventually stay in the hospital. So like you're talking about that your story, like she just her life just stopped. What is the meaning of this life? Because I pursue my career and I do a lot of things, and my husband left me. What the hell? And yeah, she has to rethink. It's like such a like a ordinary story life, but at record a lot of things. Oh, and it talking about a anti, how to say, Asian hatred, like when 20,
Yes.
yeah. So it's I would say like at the first half of the film
Mm.
seems like a documentary because um I have my experience attacked by American because of that pandemic things happen. So I write some of my real event in the story. So
Mm.
it's like a documentary. But the second half of the film is this character, how she react to those shit happen. So when she come back to
It's
when
also
she
a true story.
hmm?
It's also a true story.
Yeah, this is a lot of people's true story. Yeah, combined together.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So true event, we can say it's
Mhm.
a lot of true events. And she come back to New York. How she react to her enemy because she has an enemy who, um, how to say, ruin her reputation, so she
Yeah.
lose her job.
Mhm.
But her enemy eventually died in COVID-19, so she come back to see her, and the um, the uh, the one who attacked her on the bus is actually an American. So when she come back to New York again, she see like the same things happen, right? Like the same people attack the other Asian.
Mm.
How she react to that? How she solve the problem? How, because she's almost to die from COVID-19 and she had the other chance to come back to her life. So she didn't want to search for the meaning of life because she's almost died once. All she want to do is just react anything in front of her with,
Love.
yeah, it's cliche, but we don't say love. She just have that kind of merciful state of mind because
Mm.
everything in front of her is, how to say, can you give me 无常 how to say 无常 the 英文?
Oh, geez, 无常. That's a really good question. I don't know how to translate it.
Let's Google that. That is so important because when people found out this 无常,
Like it's uncontrollable, right? Like things are going its way. It's uncontrollable. Yeah, tell me.
yeah, for American, we need to find this world. This is so, yeah, this is such a great Asian culture or religious idea that really worthy to share with American. Very
Impermanence.
yeah,
Impermanent.
yeah. This is such a really
I'm learning. Yay.
yeah, impermanent. Yeah, I
Impermanent.
mean, like you found out everything is impermanent. Like she found out her marriage, and she probably die one day. Like your years, there is a higher power can take you from can take anything from you. You cannot control yourself, and you probably get you attacked. You're being attacked by somebody. You can react with like you can protect yourself and fighting back, defend yourself, but you always have the other wise reaction.
Mm,
Of
mm.
course, you have to protect yourself if somebody attacked you, but the way you see things is different,
Yes.
totally different. So in the end of the film, she faced even her ex-husband. She has different reaction. So people will see it's a really like documentary like the audience will see how she see the meaning of this meaningless life. The meaningless for her is impermanent because you cannot find the perfect way of living
Mm.
because even you think you have perfect home, perfect husband, perfect wife, perfect son, perfect house, one day
Everything's gonna be
the
gone.
typhoon or like the tornado would like grab everything from you. Your husband probably left you, said bye bye. I have a 小三 something like so I have like, or your son probably like tell you though, sorry, mom, I'm gay.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
if you cannot accept that or you can accept that, I don't know, everybody have different situation, but sometimes you just hurt from all kind of situations. So this girl, this artist, when she come back from, let's say, death, the god of death, she see the impermanent essence of this world. So everything in front of it is what is sounds everything. Sounds means no. It sounds
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
French. Yeah, nothing, right?
Yes.
It's nothing. It's just everything is nothing. All you can do is react with your mercy because it makes you feel good. Because this is the only way people, human, feel better. When you have that kind of love, you offering love, you have that kind of mercy, you see what is every event behind because everybody loves themselves, right? Eventually, even the Hitler, he loves himself. He thinks he's doing the right thing. It's the love herself himself behind. If you can see that, nothing. There's nothing
Mm.
to hate, to nothing to worry, to revenge. No, nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. So she said, okay, there's nothing, exactly nothing in the world, in this life, nothing. So you live with that kind of mercy, love,
Mm.
brave, and you die with that kind of mercy, love, brave. So you are not afraid of death either. That's basically the film trying to.
It's so easy, like it's simple, right? It's simple, but it's really
Very
profound.
simple.
It's
And
really
there's no
profound.
conclusion, no philosophy.
That's
No big, yeah, no big metaphor. You see yourself.
simplicity
Nothing.
sometimes. Yeah, simplicity sometimes it takes the longest travel to understand.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yes,
know,
yeah,
it sounds
yeah,
simple, but do it, right? Then you have to go through your own journey to understand what that means. It's so
yeah,
humbling. Oh my God, so humbling.
yeah.
Um,
The feeling will left in the audience's mind.
yeah,
Yeah, they watch the film probably like, so my life is meaningless. I don't know. Yeah, my husband will go away someday. Ooh,
yes.
horrible.
This reminds me of a quote by this French philosopher. What's his name? Pierre something Descartes. So anyway, so I like what he said about, you know, it's not you are a human being having a spiritual experience. It's vice versa. You're a spirit having a human experience. So we are already spirit in our heart, but we are all here. We are traveling in this suit.
Right.
Right? Or we're having this experience. Like even me and you, we're having this fun talk. It's an experience, it's a human experience.
And yeah, and
For
that
your
is a
soul, for my soul, we are having a human experience right now, you know?
right. We are bestowed in this um body. I think that is a such a great, I don't know, a great gift because of this body we have
Yes.
emotion, and
Oh,
emotion can trigger our
yes.
so great essence like mercy, brave, wise, wisdom, because we have this body and we have to see the suffering of the world.
Right, right.
Yeah,
And just know that, you know, even though we all share different storylines, but we are somehow connected because we understand the feeling of say, oh, loneliness. Okay, how it feels lonely, how does it feel confused? How does it feel like not being loved? We share those feelings through different storylines, you know, and I'm so happy that you share with me and you know whoever's going to watching this the so many different stories of others, but then I mean, you are the one who are acting, you are the one, you know, playwriting it, but you bring so many stories inside, integrate and
oh,
call it
and it's the true stories. Yeah,
yeah, the true stories
yeah,
too, right? The
yeah,
true
true
stories.
stories.
So
Yeah,
even I'm having a beautiful chat with you here, I feel like I'm chatting with many other
Mm,
human who's not
right,
real
right,
to you, you know. It's like
right,
I'm humbled. I'm really humbled right now. Okay,
right.
so
Me too.
one final question is, because I know as an immigrant, you know, artist, Asian artist, not even talk about, you know, you're female, it's a lot of hardships, a lot of challenge, like you just, you know, share with us. But for people who also wants to have that passion of creative endeavor and they want to go for it, but their lack of courage and lack of confidence, from your perspective, what would you suggest?
Oh, you mean that being
Anyone who's, yeah,
oh
for anyone, not necessarily artists, but then they want to create something of their own, you know, to go after their dreams, but just like, I don't have that confidence or courage, you know, I'm afraid of failure, stuff like that. What would you
mm,
suggest? Because you've been through a lot. I know you've been through a lot.
yeah, 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 I understand. I would say that if you reflect to the motive why you want to create, if that
Mm,
is the higher purpose, you want to do it for, because you know what the essence of create is, for me, is that when you die the work will left in the world. It's, yeah, it's not your business anymore, because you die, then that is not your business anymore.
mm,
But who knows, the souls who reincarnate to this world, they probably will benefit from the work,
yes.
right? Like some, like a very great songs, even though the composer has died,
Yeah.
but her songs or his songs will keep encouraging people, sometimes save people's life, because some
Mhm.
people they want to suicide, but they
Oh yeah.
hear just listen some song and save her life, but
Right.
that composer already gone. So that is the art, the power of art. You, why you want to create, you have to ask yourself. It's not for yourself, it has to serve for higher purpose, and you feel you will promise, you promise me you will feel so good about that, because when you are aligned with that kind of higher purpose, because you know you are impermanent, that like we talked today,
Yeah.
you know you cannot bring anything in front of you, money
Away
or
with you.
your son, husband, you cannot take them with you after you die. So, but the work will live in this world forever, forever. If the, I mean, good work, classic work. Even it's not like a good work, it will still live in the world, because when you create this world, you full of love, the frequency, the vibration is pure love and pure, just your pure as a spirit, your light is in this creation, so you definitely left something great here. So that's why I so encourage people to create, no matter, you know what, that is sometimes you don't have to create an art, you just sometimes some people have an idea to write a procedure like for computer, or like create just a little thing, or even just buy a little gift to your landlord. Like today I see a really great flower, it's so beautiful, and I just think she will be happy if I if I give her a bunch of flower,
Ah.
and I did that, and that makes her whole day, and then she will have this memory forever, and
Mm,
then her soul has changed.
this is
Her life experience has changed. That is a creation. That's
ah.
every day, every moment, every second you are create. You left something. You live in this world. You actually leave your footprint
Oh, that was
everywhere.
something I was about to say. Yeah, your footprints remains, right?
Yeah,
So
so
beautiful.
you are left forever. And my landlord, her happiness will influence others, like butterfly effect.
Mm,
You don't know what
no
things you will
doubt.
left in the world. That is, so creation is everywhere. It's, yeah, it's, you have to ask for yourself, what do you want for others, for this world? Because this, you as a person. This body is impermanent, is mortal. So
I so am grateful for this ultimate truth. This is the ultimate truth, that you just share. And for anyone who's watching this, if you hear anything that Yanzi really brought with that wisdom of connect with your why, and knowing that whatever you're doing, even in this moment, even if you're in confusion, knowing that your existence matters, and even a smile you give to the landlord, whoever that you care about, your smile can bring another person's day. You shine a bright light, right? And that just one little thing at a time. And whenever you feel that it's time to take that leap of faith, then you'll have more courage to do that, but from one little thing at a time, even with a smile. That's a creator, right? That's a creation. Smile is a creation.
Yeah, creator. Yeah, this is our topic of the day.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love your energy. Thank you so much for bringing so many different true stories online. We need more stories, and we need more inspirations to feel alive, but not only alive, but to feel empowered too. And I have to say, artists are healers. And I'm just like here, I'm just enjoying like your share, like, oh my God, I want to watch that. Thank you so much, Yanzi.
You.
And how do people find your work? How can people see more of your work? Your website?
Yeah, my website. Yeah.
Okay, so it's 𝑻𝒉𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒂𝒓.
Yeah,
I'll include the link inside of the post. Thank you so much, Yanzi. Thank you everybody for watching. This is beautiful artist, Yanzi, and I hope you feel inspired as how she inspired me as well. And yeah, we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah,
bye. Thank you, Yanzi.
谢谢你，
谢谢。